Happy Wednesday, Wildcats. Welcome back to a great day of learning. Hopefully, you had a great e-learning day. Make sure that by this time, when you see these announcements, you have returned your computers to the correct classroom on there. I have a shout out today, and I have a good way for you to do a shout out. And this morning, with we all have computers and we have win time, we can actually take some time to honor some of our teachers and the honoredschools.org program. I have a slide up here about that. So let's get to that and more about silent auctions here in just a minute. Let's get to them. All right, today is Wednesday, November the 8th, 2023, and these are your morning announcements. Wesleyan Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's get Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and our IDs are around our necks. Our binder and student organizers are with us. Our backpacks, fanny packs, and purses are in our lockers. Our hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. Our AirPods and phones are in our lockers. Our blankets stay at home. All right, today is a blue day with a win. We have a win from 9:30 to 10:50. Eighth graders, you are going over your trip to JEL next week in the cafeteria. And everybody else is having a win to make sure we get some of these missing assignments taken care of. And we have a few other cool things too to do. So you kind of see our schedule up through here. Our lunches will be through block 1 today. All right, so right now, if you are in a class that has computers, or you still have the computers, and hopefully we're getting those turned back in, I want you to go right now to honoredschools.org. That's all one word, HONOREDSCHOOLS.org. You see it's on here a couple times. And I want you to talk about a teacher who has made a big impact or has recognized you that has done a great thing for you in the classroom. All right, so when you visit honorschools.org, you'll be able to talk about a teacher who has changed your life for the better. Hopefully it's at Wesleyan, and sometimes it may not be, but you can go ahead and go on there and you can talk about a teacher that has made your life better. Honestly, when you go to honorschools.org, you will also see Mr. Holmes from Fox Hill years ago. Actually, Mr. Holmes as well. You see, he actually was a student here at Wesleyan back in the day. Mr. Pickard did have him in his science class. And so you will see him there. And you can go ahead and recognize a teacher today for Honor Schools. And I will also read those as teacher shout outs. I'll do them anonymously just in case the student does not want to be, no one wants to know that we like our teachers. Sometimes that's like that. I get that. That's not quote unquote cool. But if you want to honor a teacher, then please do so right here on honorschools.org. Don't forget our Wildcat Focus, writing in your student organizer every class, being on time to every class. Make sure we clean up Wesleyan. Make sure we think before we speak. T, is it true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? And K, is it kind? Don't forget also, we're going to wash our hands for 20 seconds after we use the restroom. And also, too, we're going to use our vampire cough, cover our mouths too when we sneeze or cough. Help prevent the spread of germs. All right, the silent auction is coming on Tuesday, November the 14th. Need to explain how a silent auction works. So in A&B lunch, you're going to be on the 14th through the 16th. You're going to be bidding on certain items. Let's say over here, you see all the things that are going to be over here. Let's say this Oreo is something you want. And someone at A lunch on Tuesday bids 20 Roarbucks. And they'll write that down and you'll know what the bid has to be. Then you can bid 21 Roarbucks, okay? And then someone else can bid 25 Roarbucks. The thing is, as you bid, whoever bids the most Roarbucks by the end of lunch on Thursday, B lunch, will win the prize. The thing is, you must have those Roarbucks. So if they come to you and you bid 50 Roarbucks for this Oreos, and they come to you on 11/17 like, hey, you won the Oreos, and you're like, oh, I only have 45 Roarbucks. It'll go back to the previous person who had the highest total. So you can't go down. So if someone bids 25, you can't bid 20. This is not lowest bid wins. That's not how auctions work. So yes, that's how it'll work next week. Some people have some questions, so I just want to go over how a silent auction works. All right, here's my shout out for today. And this is actually from me. All right. So Mr. Barry's 8th grade 1 and 6 math class. Oh my goodness. I was so impressed with their work when I visited their class last week. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So period 1 and 6, same class. So impressed. So impressed with Mr. Barry and the work you did. Keep up the good work. I actually enjoyed visiting that class. And when I get the chance, visit that class. And they're a bunch of good kids who work together and work with Mr. Barry. So very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, tuning opportunities for this evening. We have again Miss Perry, Mr. Gump, Mr. Andre, Teacher Salman for 6th grade social studies and social justice students, for 7th grade social studies and current events, for French, and for 7th grade English. Tomorrow we have Ms. Petronov, Porter, Maridi, and Teacher Salman again, and they'll be working with 7th and 8th grade Spanish, 6th grade math, concert and pops orchestra, and 7th grade English. Don't forget, here at Westland, there's zero play fighting, and there's 0-2 for flinching. If I don't mention it, you know, still can read it, see it's there. Keep your hands off each other. Each student gets an average of 1 pass a week for 20 minutes, not for the first 20 or the last 20. Make sure you're in the cafeteria, you have your ID, and you stay in your seat, and the bell does not dismiss you from class. Teacher does, and make sure you have your ID everywhere, and to keep your food in the cafetorium. And breakfast students report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And don't forget our motto, say it with me, everyone. Cada wildcat, cada dia mejora, which means every wildcat every day gets better. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. We will see you throughout the building.